Hey guys, what's up? The New Age here, and I'm gonna come out with you with a One Piece discussion, and I'm gonna do one of these discussions for every series that I'm going to be reviewing, and for the manga and anime, and it's probably gonna be three of them: One Piece, Naruto, Kuroko no Basket, and that's pretty much it. And I'm gonna do these videos in a format of 4 points: how I got into the series, what I don't like about the series, what I like about the series, and why I think these flaws, like the flaws are either overcome the goodness of the series or the goodness overcomes the flaws, if you understand anything I just said. And then what my current standpoint is, how current I am, and what is my opinion about the current standpoint on the manga or anime. Manga, actually. And the other thing is that before I get into it, this video, if you did watch that last video I made, yeah, that was just a quick video. It wasn't really, we were just having fun. It was just a quick video that we spent 4 hours on this shitty PlayStation Vita. So it's really bad quality, and it's really just bad. But don't let me tell you otherwise. You can go watch it and enjoy it. Don't let me bring it down on you. You can laugh at it just because I think it's shit. But anyway, let's get into it. So the first thing I'm gonna do, first series I'm gonna talk about is One Piece, and first I'm gonna talk about how I got into One Piece. So how I got into One Piece? I got into One Piece at a very strange, unethical, unorthodox way, because I actually was a full-on Naruto. Let's just let that sink in for a moment. Yeah, I was a full-on Naruto. I made fun of One Piece in forums, I made fun of One Piece in mangas, and I didn't know shit about it. That's why I hate myself so much. When I go back and look at myself, when making fun of like One Piece, I didn't know shit. I used to say the worst fucking insult in the world. I used to say One Piece, Naruto is just a copy of One Piece. I'm just like, oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I was such an idiot. I'm an idiot. I was an idiot. Not that I'm saying I'm not now, but you know. So yeah, I used to be a full-on Naruto, and then people kept on saying, "Oh, you gotta watch the series. It's so much. It's better than Naruto. It's good. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's good." And I'm like, "All right, I'll go check it out." And the only reason I didn't get into it before is because of the art style, and that's basically the only reason. I didn't really have any good reasons, just because of the art style. So I'm like, okay, I'll try it out. I could get over the art style pretty quickly. So I started out in a weird place. I started out from the beginning of the manga, and I was reading it up. I read about up to the part where they got Usopp, and I was just like, I wasn't really trying it out. I was just flipping through the pages, being like, holy shit, oh my god, One Piece fucking idiots. Am I right? No, not at all. But like. So I was not really trying it, but then like a few months later, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it another chance. And when I gave it another chance, I started from the post Marineford arc. And when I started from the post Marineford arc, I was like, I loved it. I really loved it. I really loved everything about it. That's probably one of my top 10 arcs. If there's one, yeah, there's more than 10 arcs. That's probably one of my favorite arcs ever in One Piece, and I just loved it. I loved every part about it. And so I was like, oh my god, this is really cool. So then I went like a few arcs back. I don't know why I did this, but I went a few arcs back, and I started from the Island of Woman arc. I forget the name. Right? You know what I'm talking about. When he talks about Hancock, and he's like, oh, my brother's dying. And I started from that arc, and I thought, and I went that arc up to post Marineford arc, and I thought it was really good. I loved it, and I thought, wow, maybe the whole One Piece series is like that. Maybe I loved everything about it, so maybe I should get into the series. So I didn't get a chance to though. I was in school and everything and all the other stuff. So I had to start a few weeks later. So after a few weeks later, I watched episode 1. I said, this is awful. I hated it. I was like, did I did I not like it? Was this what everything else is like? Because I did not like episode 1 at all. I think it was poorly done. I think, if anything, of One Piece, from the beginning of the One Piece anime, if it wasn't that popular, I blame episode 1. I did not like episode 1. I think episode 1 is a bad episode. I think most people agree with me. I'm not really sure. If people don't agree with me, well, fuck you. I'm just kidding. But that's my opinion on it. And basically, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to pull through this, and I watched up to, and I thought, then I was like, okay, I'm not gonna pull through from one episode all the way up to there. I'm gonna start at a random point, and I just happened to start from the Sanji arc when they got Sanji, and when they got Sanji, I thought that was a really good arc. I think that's a really good arc to start from if you're new to One Piece. Like, honest to God, I think you should go watch the post-Marineford arc, then go back to when they got Sanji, and then put the pieces together in your head. It's not that hard. Luffy got Zoro, got Nami, he got Usopp. I don't like how the anime was done. I didn't like how, the anime did it. I don't like how the anime did the Usopp and Nami and Zoro. I didn't think it was a really well-developed anime at that point, but I think it really got... I know how people always say, One Piece always gets good at Arc 7. I think they're fucking idiots. I think One Piece, anime-wise, does not get really good until the Sanji arc, and that's when they caught me in, and I watched from Sanji arc to the most recent One Piece anime episode, and I think One Piece anime is an episode. I said One Piece. I think One Piece episodes are amazing. I think they're really good. Yeah. And next I'm going to talk about is the problems with One Piece. Now, the problems with One Piece, I have one controversial problem, besides the one I just said about it doesn't get good until Sanji arc. Take it be that as it may, there's two other problems, and one is really obvious. Everyone always has this complaint. Fucking no one dies. No one fucking dies besides Whitebeard and Ace. And that was pretty epic deaths. I'm not gonna disgrace their deaths. Whitebeard, rest in peace. But same with Ace. But I don't like how no one fucking dies. No one dies. Everyone is like Pell, wherever the fuck that bird Pokemon guy, the guard, he survived a nuke. He survived a nuke, and I know that Oda loves to stretch out his characters and everything, but what other reason, like, what importance does that bird Pokemon have? Bird Pokemon. What reason did that bird Pokemon have other than like a few, maybe in the final arc, will say, oh, that's the bird Pokemon, or the other guy, the guy, the other guard. You know, I was surprised that he didn't die. Like, he got stabbed like twice. I forget. Otherwise, the Sebastian arc was really good, but people don't die, and that's a problem. I don't feel like that much is such a danger when people don't die, and I think more people should die. Fishman. I'm a racist. But the other problem I have with One Piece is I don't think the beginning Luffy as a character isn't as grasping. It isn't as indulging as any other beginning, because I really think that, honestly, I think there should have been a little bit more background on Luffy from the beginning, from the get-go, because all we knew about Luffy from the beginning was that he wanted to be Pirate King, Shanks saved him, and he loved pirates, and pirates influenced him. I really think if from a person was just watching One Piece and you didn't know anything about One Piece and you start from the beginning, I think you see those first, like the first part of Luffy, and I think they're gonna be like, why should I care about Luffy? Like, I don't think there's enough about Luffy for me people to care about him. But that's why I think people should go watch the post-Marineford arc first, then go back, because I think post-Marineford arc really, because that's what made me really care about Luffy. It made me like, oh my god, Luffy's a great character, and he's not just some random ass kid who wants to be Pirate King. And I know it's going to be starting controversy, but I think that's just how I feel. This is my own personal opinion. I know you guys probably have many different reasons and opinions, and probably going to bash me for that, but I don't really care. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is why I like One Piece. Now, the reason I could go on forever. Like, many people could just go on for hours on end on why they like One Piece, but I'm just gonna tell you like one of the main broad subjects. I love the story progression, character development, amazing. Character development is so good. I love every single person in the Straw Hat crew. Some more than others, definitely. But I do really like every single one of them. I love the story progression for every character development for side characters. They're so good. There's Oda definitely goes in depth on every single side character. I think it's great, and it's something you don't get from Naruto. I'm sorry, but you say it's really really good, and not only that, the experience that the crew has, and the adventure, and I think it's just really indulging the really badass characters that are so strong, so strong. You're just wondering, how strong can Luffy get? How strong are they going to be? There's so many mysteries on how people's power, and I love that. I love that how there's so many theories that go around the plot and how strong people are. That's amazing. I fucking love that. And I also love the lessons that people, not only the crew learns, but the people reading it, especially for me, One Piece definitely changed my outlook on life. It definitely taught me a couple of lessons that I wouldn't otherwise have known before if I did not read One Piece. So I think it's really good. I think One Piece definitely taught me a lot of things about people in general, just how not to judge people and how to pick your fights, etc. I could go on for hours, but that's just a broad subject. This is the broadest I can make it. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is my current standpoint on the One Piece manga. And I'm going to make this really quick. I do like the Dressrosa arc. I really do. I think it's a little bit messy here and there, but I think it's going to all pull through to really something great. I did read the shitty translation of 718, which I am going to be reviewing once a good translation comes out. I did read that, and I'm not really sure what's going. I do understand what's going on, but I'm not really. Because I heard some rumors that they skipped some pages, and I heard some rumors that that not all the dialogue was there. So I can't really judge from that standpoint. But what I can judge it for is from the chapters that we already got so far. I really do hope. I really like the Doflamingo Law Fujitora fight. Everyone says that we're not going to see that fight. I think that we are not going to see the fight between. We're not going to see Doflamingo fight. Because I think if we see Doflamingo fight, when the person that should fight him, Luffy, when the person that should fight him, I think that we're already going to know everything about him. I think someone else said that, but I agree. If someone else said that, I agree. But I do think Law is. We are going to see more Fujitora. I do believe we are going to see more Fujitora versus Law, and I also think that. I think we're going to see, for the Don Chinjiao Luffy fight, I think we are going to see bits and pieces of the Law Don Chinjiao Luffy fight, but I don't think we're going to see the whole thing. If we do see the whole thing, that's pretty cool. I really like that fight. I also like how I like the whole dynamic of it happens in most arcs, how the crew split up and they all have to take bits and pieces of them together. Now we got even the Beppo, or Law's crew in there too. I think that's really cool, and I love all the new characters introduced, and I like how Oda, how he in the Grand Line he went more into depth on Devil Fruits, right? And I think he's gonna talk more about hockey, maybe. I don't know. Because I do hear people talk about hockey's all these different things, but that's basically it. I do like the Dressrosa arc; it's pretty good, and I guess we'll hear more about it when I review the Dressrosa arc 718, the manga chapter 718, and that's New Age. I'm gonna be signing out.